Welcome to the Town of Inuvik Committee of the Whole regular Committee of the Whole meeting for November 21st. Town of Inuvik acknowledges that we are located on the traditional lands of the Gwich'in and Inuvialuit people of the Northwest Territories. We are grateful to be allowed the opportunity to learn, work, and live on Treaty 11 lands within the Gwich'in settlement area and the lands of the Inuvialuit Final Agreement. We respect the generous sharing of traditional wisdom and knowledge. We commit to honoring paths towards self-determination. We'll call the meeting to order. First item is the adoption of the agenda. We have an in-camera item tonight. Other than that, any corrections? None. Declaration of conflict of interest or pecuniary interest. Councillor Devlin.
8.1.
Thank you. Delegations, presentations, or petitions. Public question period. Any questions? Seeing none. 6.1 minutes of November 7th and 9th, 2022 council meetings. Any corrections? Seeing none. 7.1 action items list. Any comments? Item 8.1 under new business, request for donation of space to the French Immersion Student Exchange Program. Do we have any questions? We do have a representative here tonight.
Good evening.
Any questions? Seeing none. Thank you. We'll just wait for Councillor Devlin.
So quick, I didn't even have that.
Under 8.2. This is changes to the donations policy. It's policy MG001. Changes word. Number 1, including a reference regarding set cash donation amount in the annual budget. Number 2, adding the events pavilion to the list of town facilities. Excuse me. Number 3, deleted the cash amount requested from the application, as the town does not provide cash donations other than those outlined in section 9. Council has 3 options: to approve the amendments as presented, defeat the motion, or defer the motion, the item. Any questions, comments? Being none, the motion, suggested motion, be it resolved, the Inuvik Town Council hereby approves amendments policy MG001, the donations policy. 8.3. Amendment changes to the donations policy. Changes are, excuse me, updated section 10.1 to correct non-competitive purchase options, the original intent of the section. Secondly, corrected various references that have not been changed from previous revisions. Third, change to a third person who must attend the tender opening. Excuse me, to any staff member other than an administrative department person, as there has been openings where this was not possible. The priority when having an opening will be a financial or administrative department staff member in attendance. And number 4, added additional advertising needs. Any questions, comments? Seeing none, suggested motion on Wednesday night. Be it resolved, Inuvik Town Council hereby approves amendments to policy MG 003, the procurement policy. 8.4, changes to the fees and charges policy. They're listed on Appendix A of this request. Any questions? For the motion on Wednesday night, be it resolved, Inuvik Town Council hereby approves amendments to policy FM 021, the fees and charges policy Schedule A. Their bylaws, 9.1, council indemnity bylaw. Bylaw review committee met to review various bylaws. The indemnity bylaw was reviewed with only minor recommended changes. Changes were a reference to the new terminology for human resources policy and correcting the per diem rates reference that has been in use from the GNWT rates to those for the federal government, which has been the practice for the last 4 years. Any questions? Seeing none, we'll do first and second reading on Wednesday night. Be it resolved, Inuvik Town Council hereby gives first and second reading to bylaw 2696 LEG 22, a bylaw to provide indemnities for the mayor, council, and youth councillor bursary. Nine point 2, council proceedings bylaw. Yeah, there were a number of changes to this one. First one, a reference to the new terminology for the human resources policy. Second, expanding where notices may be advertised to include social media, etc. Third, section 3.10 was deleted as a duplicate of 3.9. 4, section 5.1 was updated to reflect the CTV Act. 5, addition of the land acknowledgement to the set agenda. And 6, clarification and updating of the dates for distribution or submission for council meeting. Any questions? Again, we'll be doing first and second reading on Wednesday night. Be it resolved, the Inuvik Town Council hereby gives first and second reading to bylaw 2697/LEG/22 council proceedings bylaw. 9.3, financial administration bylaw, 2 changes. Removal of the fee for tax certificates and zone compliance letters from the fees and charges policy. Second, correcting signing authorities to reference the policy to avoid duplication or differences. Any questions? Seeing none, we'll be doing first and second reading. Be it resolved, the Inuvik Town Council hereby gives first and second reading to bylaw 2698/GEM/22 financial administration bylaw. 9.4 procurement policy bylaw, 2 changes. Remove the policy from the actual bylaw, as it is our current practice to allow for more flexibility to make changes should conditions change. 2, updated the reference to the actual policy number. Any questions? Suggested motion will be it resolved, the Inuvik Town Council hereby gives first and second reading to bylaw 2699/LEG/22, the procurement bylaw. That's it for bylaws. Section 10.1, the financial report. Any questions, concerns? Seeing none. 11.1, information items, strategic priorities chart. Any questions, comments? 11.2, two research projects for Aurora Research. Item 12, council concerns. Councilor Alexis.
It's just a question on, the action item number 5, it's, the bylaw review committee, review and request to decide that more feedback from the council and the public would be required before making any decision, so I was wondering, like, is it the right time to discuss about, the taxi fare increase?
Yes,
Action item 5.
So if I just understand the question, are you wanting that, maybe we combine both to get public input, or they're two separate
There's two
separate bylaws? So there's under the passenger transportation bylaw. Is the about the taxi fares, and the other one was with the ATV bylaw. They're two separate bylaws. So at the review committee, in consultation with the legal counsel, they're going back to getting some better wording that we had about ages for licenses and things like that under the ATV.
Okay,
And under the passenger transportation, the only thing that was considered was for the price, the increase, and we're going back and we might do some public consultation on that one.
okay, all right, thank you.
anything further? Seeing none, I need a motion to go in camera. Councillor Gowan, seconded by Councillor Alexis. All those in favor? Opposed?